Yes, it's another video about not flying, but I promise you some flying and a pretty lady before the end. Well, today is Saturday, the day when I hoped to go flying on our deferred flight. But as soon as I got home after the last reported attempt and looked at the weather forecast, it was already beginning to look a little bit unlikely. First of all, looking at the surface pressure charts, although the isobars weren't too tightly packed and there were no weather fronts affecting us here in the northeast of England, there was a trough of low pressure showing up on the chart for midday today, 12 o'clock Zulu, over the northeast coast of England and into North Yorkshire. In other words, highly likely to affect us, although forecasting troughs can be a little bit uncertain. And the second thing was the likely temperatures. The 528 decameter thickness line, that's the atmospheric thickness line where temperatures are likely low enough to produce snow. To the west of England, that ran all the way south as far as central and southern Spain, and then running eastwards, moved north again over northern France, Belgium, and the Low Countries. So therefore there was always the possibility that trough of low pressure would bring with it some heavy little snowstorms. And although this morning the weather was bright and sunny and the visibility was very good, within an hour or two checking the airfield webcam, you could see the ground was still icy and frozen and the first snowflakes were beginning to fall. And that progressed through the day. Initially the snow settled quite deep, although the temperatures have risen about 2 degrees now, so some of the snow has melted back again, but I think there's going to be a dusting of it on the ground, certainly for the next 2 or 3 days, and it looks like tomorrow there may be some further snow showers coming into our area as well. So I suspect the chances of flying this weekend in an aircraft which has no de-icing on the wings or tail is going to be quite small, and that's why I'm out in the woods walking the dog instead. These woods, it's an area called Brockerdale, which is contrary to popular belief, the only physical location with an association with the Robin Hood legends and the early Robin Hood manuscripts. There's actually no historical association at all with Sherwood Forest and the Great Oak, but there is with Brockerdale in Yorkshire, which is where Marley the Labrador and I have decided to go for our walk instead of going flying. We're both missing the aeroplane, of course, Marley especially, but today was not going to be the day. However, just to keep my spirits up, I'm going to look at a video clip we took last summer of flying the twin Comanche in the south of France. So enjoy. The first leg of our journey was down to Troyes in the Champagne region for fuel, customs and to visit some very dear friends before flying onwards to Avignon, spending our holiday in the Camargue.
Gracias a todos. Ahorita recibí. Y la vez luego pueden escuchar.
If you'd like to see more videos like this, please click like and subscribe.